Welcome back to Living It Away. Today we're focusing on the creation of the Life Foundation. It's now known as the Hawaii Health and Harm Reduction Center.
And we're meeting two men who are instrumental in building it from the ground up.
Joining us now is Dr. David McEwen. Thank you so much for being with us on Living It Away. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
We want to know a little bit about the first and the early days of the Life Foundation, that's also known as
The Hawaii Health and Harm Reduction Center. They're doing new and more things than they used to do.
Can you tell us what it was like when that organization first began?
Well, at the very beginning, we spent about a year bringing together volunteers to form a board of directors. The first board of directors meeting was held in the dining room table of Jack Law, who's here today as well. And we discussed all of the things that we thought we needed to do, even though we knew very little about the illness, and put together a really strong, amazing group of wonderful people.
It's definitely a group that has transformed over the years, and it's known best by both young and some of the older generation as something completely different, yes?
Right. What's happening now is they're expanding into dealing with new illnesses, the hepatitis C, and they've also got now their own clinic, and they've got doctors and nurses working in the very building itself. So it's a whole new stage and a whole new destiny.
We're dealing with a pandemic currently that resembles a lot of what the 80s looked like with the AIDS virus. Can you tell us a little bit about your relation to both, your experience to both of these pandemics?
Well, I had Hawaii's first case of AIDS about 1981. The symptoms were starting to develop. We didn't have the diagnosis. We didn't even have the word for the diagnosis at that time. And then got very involved in creating the organization with all the other volunteers and wonderful people. Weirdly enough, in the first case of COVID in Hawaii, when I heard from the Department of Health who the person might be, I called some people I knew. It took me about 15 seconds to put it together, and I figured out who the person was, and that person and the family needed help, and so I arranged for them to get some additional private help. Yet we have brilliant people. I mean, a lot of people don't even know that the lady that developed the technology to develop the vaccine was born in Hilo and raised in Hilo, and there's books out here now called The Code Breaker by Walter Isaacson, and it's a magnificent story about a local lady that has changed the world and helped with COVID and actually helped with HIV as well.
As a medical professional and a gay man, how has HIV impacted your life?
Well, I was a full-time practicing family practitioner doctor, and I continued to do that through the whole epidemic, including COVID as well. It was kind of the focus of all my volunteer work, because I'd spend hours, evenings, weekends, working on HIV with all the tremendous people in the community. And so that became, I didn't really have a personal life. I had a volunteer advocacy life, and it was full-time.
Well, Dr. McEwen had mentioned that we were going to get a visit from Jack Law. Well, we're actually visiting him because we're standing in his place. This is Hula's Bar and Lay Stand. Thanks for being with us. Appreciate it.
Well, nice being here.
I'm going to ask you the same question that I asked the doc. Can you tell me what the COVID pandemic was like for you? Can you compare that to the HIV epidemic of the 80s?
Oh, it's much different. It's much worse. COVID, I know of one person who's on the mainland who's in his 70s who died of COVID. And during the 80s, during the AIDS epidemic, I know of at least 100 friends, employees, or acquaintances that died. The government did not have our back. The government didn't care about us. The churches did not care about us. Our parents were ashamed of us. It was just as totally different as you can imagine.
How has the HIV epidemic, how has it impacted your life as a business professional?
First of all, I think it drove everybody out of the closet, because we could not remain in the closet and be suffering so much, you know?
Mm-hmm. What would you like the younger generation to know about the fight that you and Dr. McEwen have been doing for decades? What would you like them to know about it?
Don't take their health for granted. Just because there is treatment for AIDS, the treatment's not that great. and you still have AIDS, and it affects you a lot. So be careful and still practice safe sex.
On a lighter note, let's talk about hulas real quick, because you've been around for decades as well, over 50 years.
Well, 55 years will be this year in existence, and we started down in Cohio and Kalaimoku, which at that time was across the street from the Cohio Movie Theater. And we were there for 24 years, and we have been here for 22 years as of July. We're right across from the zoo in Kapiolani Park on Kapahulu Avenue on the second floor of the Waikiki Grand Hotel.
And if you'd like to learn more about the Triple HRC or the Life Foundation, we've got a website for you to link to on our website, KHON2.com. Jack, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Hey, John, thank you. And aloha.
Through there, these men have taken life's work, really, and put it to helping others. So it's a good stuff. We'll have information, of course, on our website, KH12.com, shortly after the show. And KH12 celebrates 30 years of the Honolulu AIDS Walk this Thursday. Despite the pandemic, the annual event continues with a month-long effort to raise awareness to HIV and AIDS in Hawaii.
Coming up this Thursday, Brooke Lee sits down with the Hawaii Health and Harm Reduction Center leaders, influencers, and supporters to find out more about the fight against the disease here in the islands. Also featured, local musician Henry Kapono. Friends for Life airs this Thursday at 9:30 p.m. on KHON2.
All right.